Here at Fitment Industries, we are the wheel and tire fitment professionals. And for the past few months, we've made some videos covering the top wheels of 2021 and our best predictions of what tires are going to be the hottest of the year. But now we're doing something a little bit different. Today, we're going to talk about the best wheel and tire combos that cover everything from the best bang from a tight budget all the way up to having the best of the best. So go grab your jack stands, because by the time this video is over, you're going to immediately want some brand new wheels and tires. And when you go searching for them, come see your boy over at fitmentindustries.com and we'll get you set up with the exact setup that you're looking for. And if you're digging the content, go ahead and subscribe. We're always up to something and upload every single day. Let's get started. Starting off with one of the best bang for your buck combos of all time. You don't have to spend a ton of money to get a rotary formed set of wheels and a really grippy, long lasting tire that works in both dry and wet conditions. The Artisa Artform Titan is the perfect wheel for the weight-minded consumer who also wants to be unique and stand out. These things are truly directional, meaning you're getting wheels specifically for the left and the right side of the vehicle so that they rotate in the same direction while you're driving. Anyway, the value of performance and looks here perfectly aligns with the attributes of the Continental ExtremeContact DWS 06. The DWS 06 is an ultra high performance all-season tire that can handle a ton of abuse. It grips super well, does a great job at dispersing water out from under it in extreme conditions, and even has some really convenient cold weather attributes. You're also going to get that smooth, uncluttered sidewall that looks super aggressive. This is a kind of do-it-all and do-it-all very well kind of tire that doesn't cost an arm and a leg. Our most popular DWS 06 is at $235/40/18 and is under $800 for a set of 4, which is a pretty damn good value when you consider everything this tire offers. A popular combination is the 18x9.5 Artisa Titan with a $235/40/18 tire. The next one is going to be all about big, wide, aggressive, concave fitment. The Rohana RC10 is a big old boy and has a 10-spoke design with that deep floating spoke look and a lot of concavity and a lip built in its design. What I really like most about these wheels though is that they're kind of multi-purpose. They look great on VIP style builds, a full stance build, and even on some modern muscle cars with an aggressively sized tire. And one of the most popular tires people are putting on these things is the Toyo Extensa HP2, which is another high performance oriented all-season tire. Toyo uses a silica-based tread compound just like a performance tire with a pretty aggressive looking and directional all-season tread pattern. The performance-oriented all-season is a no-brainer for a setup just like this. The most popular sizing we see come through for this setup is a 19x9.5 Rohana RC10 and the 235/35/19 Extensa HP2. That's a big baller setup that really gets a ton of attention everywhere it goes. This one is another big bang for your buck setup, but with a little more focus on that motorsport look. The Konig Ampliform is a super aggressive looking wheel with a 6-spoke design, a pretty impressive step lip, and a FlowForm manufacturing process, which means this thing is going to be pretty lightweight and be performance minded. Our most popular Ampliform in an 18x8.5 configuration weighs in at just 19 pounds for about $1,000, which is pretty damn impressive. And people really love to wrap these things in the Firestone Firehawk Indy 500, and for a really good reason. The Indy 500s are a really solid performing tire with a really aggressive look at a really decent price point. It aligns perfectly with everything the Ampliform stands for, and that's bringing value to the customer. A 235/40/18 Indy 500 to match that 18x8.5 wheel is only going to cost you about $700 for a full set as well, bringing that total package cost to about that $1,700 mark for a full set of wheels and tires that give you that aggressive motorsport look and feel without breaking the bank. And on to probably the most racy setup on this list is going to have to be the classic RPF1 R888 combo. There is no better match for the track than the Enkei RPF1. The RPF1 has been around since the really early 2000s. It has a formula that works really well. The wheel was quite literally developed with the same technology they used to develop the F1 racing wheel that Enkei actually supplies to the Michelin Honda Formula 1 team. Essentially, the wheel is entirely designed by science. The spokes are only as big as absolutely necessary to be strong and keep rotational mass at a minimum. In fact, the 17x9-inch RPF1 weighs only 15.9 pounds, which is absolutely mind-blowing. So it's no wonder this thing has been used for a motorsport tool for many years. And to pair that with a straight motorsport-oriented tire seems completely appropriate. And that's probably why you see a ton of RPF1s wrapped in some Toyo R888s. These things are super aggressive. They're literally like road racing slicks that technically have tread on them. They have a super soft compound that keeps these things super sticky for everything from crazy handling all the way up to keeping 1,000 horsepower cars going straight. Not to mention the incredibly serious aesthetic of the tire. Just the design alone lets you know that these things mean freaking business, and it's the perfect tire to pair with the super lightweight racy RPF1. So you're looking at about $2,300 for the package all said and done. But get this, if you do pair your wheels together with a tire package, we will mount, balance, and ship these bad boys to your door for free. That's just our little gift to you to show our gratitude for your support. Next up is the HRE FlowForm FF01, and it takes the split 7-spoke design to the next freaking level. And that's because when you get a set of wheels from HRE's line of FlowForm wheels, you get that iconic HRE styling and quality standard that HRE's values are built upon, with a wheel manufactured with state-of-the-art technology. And you're buying into one of the most prestigious wheel brands in history. Rocking a set of FlowForm wheels from HRE is an absolute flex on everybody. But it's really that high quality detail and German engineering that you're paying for. And it just wouldn't be right to wrap these bad boys in anything but a Michelin tire. More specifically, a 285/35/20 Pilot Sport 4S. This setup is quite literally going to get you the best of the best. And lastly, I'd like to talk about one of my favorite combos of the year. The Artisa Elder is an absolute favorite of mine. And in a 19x11 +7 configuration, you're gonna get some crazy concavity and a super aggressive look. But I think my favorite part here is that you can get this large diameter and width with huge concavity and multi-spoke design while still retaining the lightweight attributes of a huge wheel like this. I mean, come on, this thing is only 23 pounds for a split 7-spoke wheel in a 19-inch diameter that's 11 inches wide. The fact that it's only 23 pounds is nothing short of astonishing. And with all that concavity and huge size, this wheel is sure to take that stance look to the next level. So of course, the wheel has to get wrapped in a 245/35/19 Nitto Neogen tire. The Nitto Neogen is another high performance all-season tire, but with a tread wear rating of 280, this thing is also a great performer in all kinds of weather conditions and climates. In the middle of this tread pattern, you can see these extra deep slanted grooves, and these are both to help quickly disperse water and keeps the surface area of the tire contacting the road at all times. This makes it an excellent performer in wet conditions. The inner shoulder is also made of a continuous tread block, which aids in stability, but also lifespan, especially on cars running a little bit of camber. The Neogen and the Elder are a perfect match for each other from both a performance standpoint, but also on the cost side of things. So if any of these combinations have you wanting to take your ride to the next level, come see the Fitment experts here at fitmentindustries.com. We'll get you set up with everything that you need to achieve the look you've been dreaming of. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with all the crazy new stuff that we're doing. And if you found the video useful or informative, please give it a thumbs up. I'm Sean, SeanB.fi on Instagram. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.